Hey everyone, Alice here with the weekend reading, the long weekend reading if you are in Canada or the US, because it's a long weekend. Yay! So happy Canada Day, happy 4th of July, all that stuff. I had thought about like extending it to Monday, but I'm just gonna no, it's a week. It's the next few days because you know what? Technically, this reading is timeless, even though it is a long weekend. So whenever you do find this reading, is when you find it, and there may be some messages in here for you. Just keep in mind that these are, as always, general readings. So not everything is going to apply to your situation. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force it. You can always check out your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, or really anything that you feel drawn to, or if you have a dominant sign, or even if you're cross-watching, you can do that as well. I just warn you that it can be triggering sometimes because I don't really hold back because I don't see the point in that. Okay, just off topic. I know every reader, their cards, they have their own sort of language of how to interpret what they see. But sometimes I watch readers and the things that they interpret and they say seem a little more positive than what the cards are saying. It's spun a little bit more of a positive way, and I'm like, if that's really what you're feeling and what you're interpreting, then great, that's fine. But I don't know, if those were the cards that I saw, then I would just be like, it's not all happy. So I don't know. I don't do that. So that's why I warn you if you are going to cross watch. Yeah, so we're gonna go through the signs, Aries through Pisces, and just have a sort of little peek here at the energies here for the next few days. The signs are just really identifiers, so if you feel drawn to it or you want to watch all of it, then do whatever you feel is best for you. If you enjoy these readings or you find them interesting or entertaining or useful in any way, I do appreciate it if you like and or subscribe. It really helps me do more with the channel and to help the channel grow and everything. Plus you get to be notified when I post up new readings, which I try to do as frequently as I can. I am working on the July readings, so those should be up hopefully in the next few days. Hopefully. Hopefully. I haven't even really decided, not even decided. I don't know how I'm going to do them. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It's not for this reading, so I don't need to worry about it. All right, let's get started. So Aries. So what in the current energy is going on for you this weekend or for the next few days here? What's going on in the energy for you? I don't know why, I feel like you should shuffle a lot. It's weird. Okay. Okay. Strength in reverse. 4 of Wands. Ooh, 10 of Swords. That's interesting. Overall energy is the 6 of Swords. So the overall energy here is you feel like you need to get out of a situation here this weekend. There's this energy overall, for everything here, that there's a situation that you're thinking that you need to step away from, that you need to get away from for a bit here. Maybe clear your head, maybe go out for a walk or something, just get away physically from it. This feels a lot of physical, there's a situation going on, maybe it's at home or something, and it's like, I need to like physically step away from this situation for a bit, till things are a little calmer, till things are a little, you know, better. That's overall here, because I'm seeing here that there's somebody here is not like holding back. They're not like holding back their punches here, and it may have something to do with a relationship or just something in your life. Like there's just something in your life that was fine, and somebody here, either you or somebody else, is not really holding back here, and there is some sort of, it can be betrayal or some sort of like ending here of something. I mean, it's not pretty whenever this is. I don't know, like it just feels like something that was fine, that was stable in your life, gets a little disrupted here, by somebody who is just kind of like being really upfront about something here. I'm not like clarifying or anything or going deeper into this, but this is very surface level because it's a very quick reading. Okay, so in your connection here, their energy towards you is the Three of Wands. So if you're not talking to this person, it's interesting. So it's like, because the energy in the connection is the Three of Cups. So like there is an energy here of wanting to share, or just sharing how you feel, or, you know, wanting to socialize and be together, or when you are hanging out together, it's a good time, everything is fine here. But their energy towards you, there is a little bit of, it's not hesitation, it's, how do I describe that? Like they're trying to build up to something here. They're trying to build up to the Four of Wands here. You know, she's going up the ladder. There's a build up happening here. I don't know how else to explain it except that you're a person, their energy towards you is they're building something up, or trying to, but they haven't actually done anything. They're just kind of, you know, they're ready to. It's like if you picture somebody who's packing, you know, to go on a vacation or something. This person has packed their bags are by the door and everything, but they haven't actually like left to, you know, go anywhere. They haven't like, or they might be just sitting in the car, but they haven't started the car and they haven't gone anywhere yet. So it's like this person's all prepared, but they haven't done anything. So if they want to say something to you or do something with you, they're prepared, but they haven't actually done anything yet here. I know, it's weird. Okay, your energy here. Oh, okay. So whoever's doing this, whoever's not holding back, I don't think this is you, Aries, because your energy here, you are definitely holding back. In fact, you're biting your tongue here. You are just like, I need to be quiet. I need to shut the fuck up, because you know you can be very fiery and you can say things and be very like a hothead here. You could lose your temper here. So yes, I feel like whatever's going on here, your energy here is you are doing your best to kind of like, I'm just going to close myself off. I'm not going to give into this situation, and I'm just going to hold my tongue here. I'm not going to get angry. At least you're trying not to. You are frustrated by this whole thing here, but you're trying your best not to get too upset here, too angry about what's going on. Ooh, so this might be part of what's going on here. Part of the Ten of Swords here. There's some, you don't really get why this is happening. Like whoever is like not holding back here and is sort of like disrupting what is stable and what is good here, you know, and creating this sort of like betrayal, this pain, the suffering here. You kind of don't really understand why. And that's going to be part of what is going to be hard for you to get past here, because there's this sort of mysterious vibe. You can't see what's going on here, and it does have to do with a connection here. It does have to do with between you and another person. here. It can be about reconciling with somebody, but it really has to do about a connection here, and you're just kind of like, you're not sure why this is happening. So the advice here for you is the Emperor. Stand strong. And the Emperor is somebody who makes up their own rules, somebody who has control. You do have control. You can take the lead in this thing, you know, by not possibly getting too angry about this. Like you have control here. And that's what the Source Spirit is saying here, the advice here for you. The things that you can do here, or the things that you will be doing here, the Nine of Coins in reverse, I feel like your actions are going to be kind of selfish, to be honest. You're just going to be focusing really on you. Yeah, because whatever's going on here, I don't know, because you don't know what's up with this person. This person is doing something and you don't know. You might have a feeling it has to do with relationships. I mean, when does it not? But it really does feel like somebody is just not holding back here, and it has to do with a connection here. So like maybe their connection with you, and I just feel like you're just kind of like a little bit like whatever kind of thing. I'm just gonna like do me and do what I want to do. And it is a bit of a selfish energy, but it's more like, you know, indulging in what you want to do, you know, indulging in what makes you happy, what gives you joy and pleasure, instead of like whatever the fuck this is and whatever this person wants. Potential outcome here, Five of Cups. Okay, there is a potential outcome here for somebody to feel regretful. I get a lot of regret here, perhaps for this, for acting in this way. It can be regret from you. Maybe you maybe you do fall into this Queen of Wands energy, and maybe you do say something out of anger, or you do something out of anger here. Maybe you regret being selfish. I don't know. There is a potential energy here for somebody to kind of regret things. Maybe even feel sad that they've lost something here. I don't know if this is your energy or whoever this is going on over here, possibly. Okay, Aries. I mean, that just seems to be one very specific thing. I don't think that's like your whole weekend. Spirit just shows you what you need to hear and what you need to know. So that's your reading, Aries. Thanks for watching. Good luck this weekend, and take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on here in the energy for you for the next few days. What's in the energy for Taurus for the next few days? Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. And we have the Knight of Swords. So overall, the overall energy is Death in reverse. Something may be temporarily put on pause or on hold here. You know, I mean, this is the overall energy. It can just be something that you're afraid to let go of, or you're afraid will change here in some way, that you don't want to change, that you don't want it to end. Yeah, there's a lot of that. I see here, like, there's something going on here that might, again, when I say temporary, be put on hold, pause. This can be a temporary pause, and I feel like you have no say in this, and it can be emotionally distressing, whatever this is that is being temporarily put on pause, because you want things to move forward, and because there's something here. Well, I don't know if this is you, but probably is you. It can be somebody else. Someone here wants to basically talk about this. Talk about probably why it's unfair. I don't know why. I'm not clarifying. I'm not going further. Like, I'm not going deeper into this, but somebody does want to, you know, talk about it, want to focus on, you know, why this is emotionally disruptive, why this is emotionally, you know, draining and all that. So I don't know what is being put on pause here, but it feels like something's being put on pause here, and you have no say in it. You don't have any control over it. It's like outside influences. When I say outside influence, it could be anything like the weather or like airline delays if you're going on a trip or something like that. Like things like that. It really is out of your control, whatever this is. And you know, it will drain you emotionally, possibly here. Yeah, it can be a trip. A trip is delayed and it has, you know, like there's nothing you can do about it, and you possibly want to vent about it a little bit here. Okay, your connection. Oh, okay. So the person, so this person's energy towards you is, you know, they're quite pleased, like they're quite happy, you know, with you, and they possibly want to talk to you or you have a conversation with you here. But it feels very positive here, the conversation. The energy and the connection is the Three of Wands. I feel like there's a bit of a stall here in this connection. It's not a bad thing. It's just perhaps it hasn't quite gotten to, you know, that, you know, the Four of Wands, you know, a relationship status. I don't think this connection is like official yet. It could be, you know, it's kind of on the precipice there. But I do, you know, it's on its way. It feels like it's on its way there. If it's not there. If it is there, then this is just in your connection. There's some sort of expectation here. Like there's just some sort of expectation in this connection. Either it's an expectation that you guys will be in a more sort of committed relationship, or there's something else that there's some sort of expectation here in this connection. I don't know what it is, but something. Your energy here. You have the Page of Coins, Six of Wands in reverse. So your energy here for the next few days seems to be that you're a little clueless here. And when I say clueless, it's just because you don't have, you know, the knowledge, the expertise, the experience in something here. What might hold you back a bit here is your ego, not really wanting to express that you don't actually know what you're doing here. You know, getting a little ego and pride in the way here, and just being like, you know, you not really wanting to admit that there are things that you don't know a lot about here. It can have to do with whatever these delays are, whatever has been delayed here, and that's not in your control, because perhaps part of the reason why you can't do anything about it is because you don't know enough about the whys or the hows, and it's hard for it might be a little bit difficult for you to admit that. Let's see what is going on here. So this is something that might block you. There's somebody here who is fucking pissed. So okay, so I don't know if this is you or this is somebody else, but there's somebody here who is really pissed off because they're stalled. Again, there's a lot of delays here, but this is to do with a crossroads. So somebody, they have a decision to make here, and they're not quite sure which decision, like which path they should take here, which choice they should make here, and it's kind of making this person, you know, this person's kind of cold. They're not using their emotions at all in this. You know, they can be acting kind of resentful here, because they can be acting resentful because they have to make some sort of choice here, but they don't know what choice that they should make here. But it affects you in some way here, and it's going to be something that is just going to be a little bit of a challenge here for you. The advice for you here is the Ace of Swords in reverse. The advice here is not to overthink this too much. Whatever all this is, don't overthink it too much. Try not to get too confused or in your head about this. So your actions here, your actions are the Ace of Wands. Starting new things, feeling inspired, You know, I'm drawn to the brush here. Find creative solutions. I feel like you will be finding some creative solutions here. So to whatever these delays are, I don't feel like it's really going to get you down here. I do think that there's a positive outlook here. So, you know, I do find you're going to find some creative solutions here to, you know, restart things or just, you know, start over, have a fresh start, that type of deal here. Potential outcome is the Seven of Cups. Potential outcome, you're gonna end up having a lot more options than you realize here, because it feels like there's just one thing that you wanted to do and gets delayed and no fault of your own. It's upsetting, it's disappointing here, and there's a bit of venting going on, but I do think you're going to find creative solutions here, and you're gonna have a lot more options here than you thought. All right, that's your reading, Taurus, for this weekend. Thanks for watching. Good luck this weekend. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Gemini, let's see what's in the energy for you in the next few days. It's like getting hot in my room now because I have no fans on. Okay, all these cards are gonna, because they all came face up. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords, Two of Cups in reverse, and the Six of Cups. Oh boy. Overall energy, Three of Coins in reverse here. The overall energy here for you, what's kind of going on here, it feels like somebody isn't cooperating with you, or somebody, it's either that or you don't really, or not you necessarily, it can be you and other people. It's like not really wanting to do things with other people. This can be a bit of an antisocial vibe here of just being like, I just want to do things on my own here, or I want to figure things out on my own. A lot of like wanting more to figure and learn things out on one's own. I don't know if this is you. I mean, it probably is you, but there could be other people here that kind of, it's like, I don't want to work together as a team. I just want to do it on my own. That's like the overall energy. I'm just gonna leave that here because I haven't been leaving them out, and then I keep kind of forgetting. Well, not forgetting, but so the sort of the surface energy here is, I feel like this is you, but it doesn't have to be. There's just somebody here who is thinking a lot about an ex. There's just a lot of thinking about an ex. Like, it's like to the point where you have trouble sleeping. It's just thinking, kind of stressing out about thinking about an ex here. Because they have the Two of Cups in reverse or the Six of Cups here. So, I mean, that's really what's here. It can be like, I don't want any help from anybody else. So in the connection here, oh, so their energy towards you is the Queen of Coins. They're being quite mature when it comes to you. They're being like a bigger person here. They're being quite understanding. They are trying to be hospitable. Does that make sense? Towards you. I'm gonna be honest here, like, it's like they're trying to sort of mother you almost. Even, it doesn't matter if they're female or not. It just feels like, you know, somebody who's checking up on you and being like, are you okay? Are you sure you're okay? You know, I want you to feel okay. I want you to make sure you're okay. Like, that's what it feels like here. But it's more like, I mean, yeah, they care, but it's less because it's like an emotional thing, and it's more because it's a practical thing. They just want to make sure that everything is kosher between you and all of that. The energy and the connection here, there is restraint here. and it feels like restraining on sexual desires here. So I'm not getting that there's tension here. It's just like I'm not getting like a lot of sexual tension. I'm just getting like holding back on doing anything in that line, like doing any making any moves or anything like that. But it doesn't feel like there's like this big sexual tension there. It's just holding back. Okay. Sure. Okay. Your energy here. So you're kind of confused here about, yeah. Well, yes, because if you are the one that's thinking about an ex here and that you can't stop thinking about an ex here, you are quite confused here. You may be confused because you don't understand, you know, why you're thinking about this person all the time. Like it can be like a confusion of, am I thinking about this person because I miss them? Or is it because I still love them? Or do I love them? Do I not? Do I actually miss them? Like, why am like it kind of feels like you don't really know why you're thinking about this ex and why it's bothering you. You know, there's some confusion here, and what may hold you back here is a need for control, wanting to control the situation and wanting to almost like force things here. Because if you're thinking about this ex, you might be tempted to want to reach out to this ex and to like clear the air or tell them or something. And that because you feel like you don't have control over the situation because you're confused. Why am I thinking about this person? That can hold you back here. So what's going on here that going to be, some issues here for you, possibly some issues. You might be feeling a little guilty here when you hang out with people. It does feel like there's two things here. It's either you're hanging out with people and you feel guilty for hanging out with them, or other people are hanging out together and you feel sad because they're not hanging out with you. It's not that you feel left out. It's that you want to hang out with certain people here. You want to socialize and go out with certain people here, and you're sad that you're not able to be with those people here. I feel that is probably more what's going on here, but because I don't ignore the first thing that came to me, so there's also hanging out with other people and feeling that it can be both. You can be hanging out with your group of people, whoever it is that you're hanging out with, and feeling bad that you're hanging out with these people instead of somebody else. And then there's also this, feeling bad that other people that you want to hang out are not hanging out with you, that they've kind of left you out a bit. But you don't feel left out. You're just sad that you're not hanging out with them. I hope that makes sense. Okay. The advice here from Spirit is the moon. I mean, I feel like the advice here is to... It's hard. It has to do with not knowing things. It has to do with illusions and reflections here. I feel like part of the advice here is that how you're feeling is how other people are feeling. There's a reflection here. I mean, we just had the new moon in Cancer, and we're still in Cancer season here. So there are a lot of feelings going on, like emotions and feeling. And the advice almost just feels like, because I'm drawn to the reflection of the moon, that it's like what you're feeling is how other people around you may also be feeling, that you don't know that they feel this way, but they are also feeling this way as well. So if you're thinking about an ex here, then they're probably thinking about you too, but you don't know that, right? If you're feeling sad here that you can't hang out with people, then they're probably feeling the same way too. You know what I mean? Like if you're feeling confused, then other people that like they're probably feeling confused too. Like there's a mirroring energy here of emotions. That makes sense. So yeah, your actions here are the Magician. Your actions here, you're gonna do whatever you want to do because you can make things happen. The Magician manifests here. So your actions are basically how you're dealing with the situation is you're just going to make things happen here. you're gonna make it happen. If you want something, then you're going to somehow find a way to create that scenario, to create that whatever it is here. Potential outcome here for this weekend, we have the Devil in reverse. This is good. Potential outcome is you're not going to let things bother you. You're not going to let things fester. You're not going to let things grow to a point where it holds you back. You're not going to let this, you're not, the Emperor in reverse here, your ego kind of get in the way here. You're not going to allow yourself to fall into these toxic ways. Basically, if somebody's being toxic here, I don't think anybody is, but if they are, you're kind of being a bigger person here as well, and not letting it get to that point. You're not sinking to that level here. But I do feel overall you are, you are figuring things out on your own. You want to learn on your own. You want to do things on your own here. You're like, I don't need other help. I don't need outside help here. Oh my gosh, the fucking construction outside. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's fucking loud. Anyways, that's your reading, Gemini, for this weekend. Thanks for watching. Good luck this weekend. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Cancer, let's see what's in the energy here for you for this weekend or for the next few days. What does Spirit want you to know about the next few days? I'm sorry if you can hear construction outside. It is hot, so I have the window open, but they weren't that loud like before, but there's a lot of banging going on right now. Clanging. Okay, 5 of coins. Oh, 3 of swords. The High Priestess. Oh, okay. The fuck? Your overall energy is the 8 of Wands in reverse. So overall, there may be some delays here. Things might be going a little slower than you want them to be going. It can be that there isn't much communication. I mean, that's just kind of what happens when things slow down. Like when everything slows down here, there can be a lack of communication as well. A lack of moving forward here, a lack of forward movement. Just overall, there's just things are going slow. This weekend might feel very slow to you. It might feel like it's dragging on for fucking ever. What's going on here? I'm not going deeper than this. This is very shallow, like, very surface level, but somebody here is really hurt that they are being excluded here. I don't know if this is you or if this is somebody else. If this is you, then you feel like you've been left out. You know that somebody has left you out, and that hurts your feelings. If this is somebody else, then you have excluded somebody else, and that has hurt their feelings here. The reason why I kind of don't know is because the High Priestess here. The High Priestess keeps secrets, right? So whoever this is, they're keeping it to themselves. So that's why I'm like, I don't feel like this is you, to be honest, Cancer, because this energy is being kept to themselves. It can also it does feel like whoever's feeling this, whoever's feelings are hurt here, is because they know a secret is being kept from them. They don't know what it is, but there is some secret being kept from them. That's why they feel left out. They feel like everybody else knows something but them. I don't know if that's the case here, but they just feel like they're the only person who doesn't know something. Or they're just somebody who wants to know things and they don't know something here. So they're like, why are you not telling me? Why did you leave me out here? This can be your energy, or this can be somebody else's energy. You can be the one that's keeping the secret here. Or if somebody else is keeping the secret here, then they feel left out. And that hurts their feelings. It's all about secrets. This feels honestly, this feels like a misunderstanding here, but, I don't know. Okay. Oh, right. I was going to put this down so I can remember it's there. Okay, the energy in a connection here. So their energy towards you, this person, I don't know who this person is. You know who this person is. This person, their energy towards you is that they are reminiscing things about you. You know, they are remembering you. They're remembering the good times they had with you. They're remembering you fondly here. The energy in the connection is the Queen of Coins. So I'm not sure if you're talking to this person, but the energy in the connection here is, it's kind of all over the place. Yeah, that's why I feel like you might not be talking to this person. It's just really scattered all over the place. Really sort of like not held together very well, kind of like unstable here, this connection. Just feeling like you don't know what to do about this connection. It's like you know what the connection is, but you don't know what to do about the connection. It's kind of okay. Your energy, we have the Page of Wands in reverse, and we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so I feel like your energy here is you want to do something that's very reckless here. You just kind of want to do what it is that you want to do. It's almost like, I don't care what people think. I'm just going to do what I want to do because I want to do it. And what might hold you back is that I do feel like you feel very strongly about this. That I don't know why you're in this Page of Wands energy here. I have no idea. But it does feel like you're willing to do reckless things here, almost because you're like, I almost deserve it a little bit here. Like there's a little bit of entitlement here, although it seems justified. It does seem like a justified entitlement here. Perhaps you've gone through some shit and you're like, you know, I deserve to do things here. Although I think you might go a little bit overboard here, just a tad. But yeah, I feel like it's more what will hold you back is this sort of like, I deserve to, I worked hard, I deserve all, you know, I deserve to have some fun here. That might hold you back because I feel like the people around you don't see it that way. And they might just see you as somebody who's acting kind of immature and just kind of going around doing whatever you want just because you can. So what might hold you back? Oh, there's a person here. Oh. I don't know who this person is. There's a Queen of Swords here. There's somebody here who's very truthful, who, you know, cuts through the bullshit here. You know, she knows a lot of things here. Yeah. But the thing is, she's a little like, I feel like something has ended with this person with you, so this can be like an ex friend here, or just somebody who you probably haven't been talking to, or yeah, or something is. This can be somebody who may have backstabbed you or has done you dirty in some way here, and this person is like, I don't know why they're talking to you, possibly. And that, I mean, it's just something that you're just going to have to deal with in the next few days here. It's just somebody like, I feel like you don't really want to talk to, wants to talk to you because they want to, they want to know. They want to know what's going on here. They want to know what the secret is. I don't know if they're involved here. I don't know if they're the person who feels left out, who feels hurt because they don't know something. It can be that person here, or it can just be somebody who's just trying to stick their nose in where it doesn't fucking belong. And it's just going to be kind of, it's going to be kind of annoying here, because I feel like you've already dealt with this person before, you know, you washed your hands clean of this person and you're like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to deal with this person anymore. But here they are again, wanting to know things, you know, being nosy here. And it's like, fuck off. Like, I don't want to deal with this. That can be why your energy is like this as well. You know, this is an energy. If I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do, I don't really even care. Advice here. Queen of Cups. The advice here is don't forget about your feelings. Don't forget about your compassion here. Because there's a lot of, like, strangely enough, for Cancer, there's a lot of fiery energy here. Try not to forget about your emotions, about connecting emotionally with people, feeling compassion for people, being sympathetic to other people. I feel like if you're the one who's holding the secret here and somebody feels left out because they don't know what it is and they're hurt by that, you know, try to be understanding. Like, remember, you don't have to be understanding, but just remember, you know, that, you know, people can get hurt here. You know, people have feelings. I know you know this, but it's just a reminder here. Really, I feel like this is more spirit. It's just like, remember, you know, people can be hurt by things too, especially like things that you maybe you're not really thinking that they would be. Your actions here, the Ace of Cups. So yeah, I do feel that whatever you're doing here, the next few days, it's because you are either like, you might have found a new interest here, like something that you really love and you're wanting to like do more with that. I mean, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be anything. You could have just got like a new puppy or something and you're like, I just want to spend all my time with my new puppy. You know, it can be anything like that. It's just, there's something here. You have new feelings for, you have new affection for it. Whatever it is, it doesn't even have to be something that's alive. It can just be, like a hobby or an interest or something that, you know, it's just something, some sort of new love that you have for someone or something here. And a lot of your actions here is towards that. So what's the potential outcome? Ooh, the Devil. See, I'm not sure if this is your energy. It might be that other people might be a little toxic here, and that might be why this weekend feels like it's just dragging on. Because I feel like your actions here, I almost feel like you're justified in these actions here. It feels very justified here. You know, it feels like, you know, you are just trying to do your own thing here, and you're like, I should be able to do it. You know, I worked hard, and, you know, there's like this like indignation here that you're like, I worked hard. I deserve this. And you're right here. It does feel like you're right here, and you're right to want to have, you know, start something new here and do something new here that you are interested in here. I feel like a lot of your energy here is justified. Even though there's not justice here, I feel like if I was to clarify, justice would show up here. This Devil feels like for all of this, the secrets, whoever this person is that may have betrayed you or felt like they were betrayed, in some way, this person who feels that their feelings have been hurt here, even this connection here, because you notice it's all on this side, right? All the sort of negative energy is on this side. I mean, I know these are usually negative anyways, but so I do feel that the potential outcome here with the Devil, there's some toxicity going on here, and I feel it's not necessarily from you. It does feel it's more from outside influences here, but it may drag you down. You know, it might drag you down to their level. It might bring up old, you know, hang-ups here, old baggage here, for you that you're gonna have to deal with again. Okay. All right. That's your reading, Cancer, for this weekend. Thanks for watching. Good luck this weekend. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Leo. Let's see what's in the energy here for you for the next few days, for this weekend. What does Spirit want to tell you? Okay, we have the Six of Swords, Ten of Coins, Knight of Swords. Okay, it's not bad. Overall energy, Six of Coins, 2 sixes. Your overall energy here this weekend, you may be feeling extra generous, or people around you are feeling more generous. Like you might find that people are offering you things more this weekend. Like look at all these these little beetles, you know, they all have coins, you know, she's letting them free and everything. Like there seems to be an equal give and take here this weekend. So it's like what you put out is what you're going to give back, or is what you're going to get back this weekend. That's just kind of what it feels like. So if you put out good energy and good vibes, then you're going to receive good energy and good vibes back. It does feel like it could go the opposite way as well. So if you are in a kind of a funk, or, you know, putting out pessimistic vibes, that you might get that back here. So I guess just be mindful of that here. All right. But what I see that's going on here, I do feel like you're doing something here that's comfortable. You might be seeing family. I mean, it is a long weekend, right? But there could be travel involved. You might be traveling towards family here. Somebody has something they want to say. It can be you, or it can be somebody in your family, or somebody who you're very close to here. Now, if it's not that, it can be that you're just kind of getting away from something here that is troubling you, getting away to something that's more comfortable. I don't know, like, you know, going to the cottage, or going to, like, you know, away here, you know, vacation time. I mean, duh, it is a long weekend. I mean, you're probably just like, well, yeah, Alice, it's a long weekend. Most people do that shit. I know, but it's here, okay? I know I can say all this stuff, but it's also here in the cards. I mean, I didn't say that for every single sign up to this point, because it wasn't showing up here on the table. But because it's showing up here, I'm going to tell you, even though it's common sense and it's like, duh. Only say what's showing up here, okay? But yes, it does feel that way. It doesn't feel bad. I mean, it feels positive, because whatever it is that's going on this weekend, I feel like you're going to feel very comfortable. You know, 10 of Coins is a lot of comfort and feeling secure, feeling safe here. So wherever it is that you're going with the Six of Swords, whatever it is that you're leaving behind and you're moving towards, is something that is, you know, very comfortable. It can be something that's very familiar, very, like, you know, samey. It can be something that's nostalgic, even something that reminds you of childhood. So I say it can be family, it can be friends too, you know, very close friends that you've known for a while as well. But I do feel like there is sort of a focus here to talk. You know, I do feel like there's a lot of talking going on here, you know, just kind of shooting the shit kind of thing here. Just kind of, you know, there can be some opinions being thrown out here as well, because the Knight of Swords talks, you know, the truth, and the Knight of Swords can also want to try to convince others of their truth. So if you are having a family gathering, I would say be prepared that people might be sharing their opinions on certain topics here that they, you know, feel very, what's the word, like righteous over. So, you know, it can be anything that's going on in the world right now. So I guess be prepared for that. If you want that to happen, if you enjoy that, then that's a positive thing for you. If you don't like that, then be forewarned, I suppose. All right. So in your connection here, your person here, their energy towards you is the Nine of Coins in reverse. This person is, they're thinking a lot about themselves here, and they might be a little bit selfish here. I'm not gonna lie. This person might even be acting like they're single here when they're not, because if they're with you, then they're not really single, are they? You know, they can just be acting very like this person might not be acting like they're in a relationship here. I like towards you. So I don't know what's going on here. If this person is with somebody and you don't know, then they're just acting like they're single. Because, you know, they're being a little selfish here. They're thinking about themselves here. This person is very focused on themselves here, on what they want and their needs here. But it does seem that in the connection here, there are boundaries that have been made here. So the energy in the connection with the Emperor, there have been rules laid out and there are boundaries. So yeah, I don't feel like you and this person are like in an official relationship. It might be like a situationship type of thing here. This person might be seeing other people. I don't know. You might be seeing other people as well. I don't know what the situation is here, but whatever it is, it does seem the energy and the connection here is there are rules that have been set, some boundaries, some, you know, regulations or whatever you want to call it, you know, that have been set in here. And I feel like they're being respected here. The Emperor here, just the energy that I'm getting off of it is like of a guard, somebody who is like guarding it, not on guard, somebody who is guarding the rules, you know, being watchful over the rules. So, you know, whoever set these rules is making sure that these rules are being followed, basically, here. Okay. Your energy. Death in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. You are afraid that things are going to change. You don't want things to change. You don't, I feel like you're afraid that something might change drastically here and you don't really want that to happen. And what might hold you back here is that you might not feel like you are in complete control of something here. When I say in control, I mean like you don't feel as if you're able to move forward here. Because obviously you don't want something to change here. I mean, these go together. You may be feeling like you want everything to stay as it is right now, but also you know that it's not good for you to delay things and to hold back things and to not move forward. Okay, so that's your energy here. What's going on? Something that you might have to deal with. Oh, I don't like this. This can be this person, this page here. There is a Page of Cups here. There's somebody here who has feelings. They're in their feels. They have a crush here. But the thing is, this person is kind of conceited. They have an ego. They can act kind of cocky here. Somebody who is like, look at me, I'm amazing, look at all the things that I can do here. You might think that this person's like ego is way too inflated here, and that might be part of the problem here, but it feels like more the part of the problem here is that this person seems to be interested in you. Here I feel like they're not really afraid to say it either. I don't know if this is the same person. This can be a different person here, or it can be the same person. I don't know who this is, but it is a bit of a challenge here for you this weekend that you're gonna have to deal with. I do feel like this person probably is going to come forward and tell you something here. They're going to be probably very cocky about it. This person may be younger than you, or just more immature than you here. But this person is like, you know, I like you. So like, they're not going to tell you that, I don't think, but it's very obvious that this person likes you. Yeah, it's probably very obvious that this person likes you. And because I feel like this person, they tell you things, they tell you how they feel in a sense. Like, they're not telling you, I like you. I don't feel like they're that direct, but I mean, they might be. They could be a fire sign. But they, you know, they could be an air sign as well. But, I mean, honestly, it could be any sign. Like, why do I even bother mentioning that shit? You know, like readers, they mention that shit, and then it's like, well, really, it can be anybody. It's true, it can be anybody. But this person, yeah, this person has an ego, definitely. This person thinks they're hot shit. I don't know if they are. They might actually have a reason to be this way. But yeah, this person, what might kind of be annoying to you, it's not annoying, but you have to deal with, this person might like not leave you alone type of thing. So I don't know. Yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with it. Advice here, 10 of Wands in reverse. The advice here from Spirit is try not to get overwhelmed. Try not to spread yourself too thinly here. You know, try not to take on too much. you know, the saying like try not to bite off more than you can chew here. So try to just only take on what you can handle and what you can do here. Otherwise, you may find yourself suddenly overwhelmed. Your actions here, the 10 of Cups. Yeah, your actions this weekend, you're going to do things that make you happy. Things that like make you truly happy here. That's where I feel with the 10 of Coins here, doing things that are familiar, things that are comfortable, like moving towards that. So yeah, so your actions are the things that you're doing this weekend are because you want to feel happy, feel emotionally fulfilled. I am getting more of a family vibe here, so there is a lot more spending time with family, but you know, family that you like, family that you love, that you care about. So it doesn't have to be actual family. It can just be, you know, your friends that feel like family, that type of energy here. So what's the potential outcome? 8 of Coins in reverse. 8 of Coins in reverse. Okay. So there are two outcomes here. One is that you don't get anything done here. Like if you had work to do in any situation here, then that's not getting done. Or you're overworking it, you're overdoing it here. You might overdo it a little bit here. You might get a little tired and overdo it a little bit here. I'm not actually getting that this is a bad vibe though. It's just you might get kind of tired here, or either that, or you know how, you know, there's work and there's pleasure here. You might have had a lot of work that you were supposed to be doing this weekend, but you've decided to go the pleasure route, and it might end up biting you in the butt later here, you know, and then you might have more work to do perhaps the next week. Okay. All right, that's your reading, Leo, for this weekend. Thanks for watching. Good luck this weekend. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Virgo. Let's see what's in the energy here for you for the next couple days. What does Spirit want you to know for this weekend? I don't know if you can hear the banging outside or clanging or whatever. Just construction. It's loud to me. Does this wanna... Do you wanna... Do you? No, you don't. Okay. 4 of Wands. You want to go this way? Fine. Knight of Coins. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Overall energy, we have the 9 of Swords. So the overall energy here for you this weekend, Virgo, is I feel there's something that's on your mind. There's something that you're thinking about, something that you cannot get off your mind. It actually is kind of stressful. You know, it's something that just no matter what you do, you try to change your mind, you cannot change your mind. It's just there. And it's something that you have problems sleeping possibly with. Like, it's just, it's very difficult for you to get whatever this is off your mind here. Okay. Oh, here. I mean, I noticed this, the 2 of Coins, it can be because you keep going back and forth on something. So, whatever it is that's on your mind, it's like you keep going back and forth. It can be something that you want to do, but there's just this sort of in and out energy, like, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? There's just this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth energy here. And that is part of what's on your mind here. I feel like this is very much you, Virgo. Because, I mean, Virgos do tend to be overcritical sometimes, overanalyze things, you know. Usually, it's good, but here, it is a little bit of a detriment to you. So what's going on here? This is very surface level. I'm not going deeper than this, so I don't really know what's going on here, but what I can tell from this, it looks like you've been waiting for the right opportunity for something here, for some stability here. In some sort of situation here. This can be a relationship here that you've been waiting for the right opportunity here to get some stability here, Perhaps it's not coming, and that's why, you know, it's on your mind here, because you're starting to get pissed off now. Now you're starting to get pissed off. So it's like, I've been waiting in, you know, not wanting to rush things, you know, taking your time here, one step at a time here, because you want to make sure that there's stability here. It almost feels like you're waiting for the right opportunity because you don't want to fuck it up. Whatever this is, whatever the situation is, it's like you don't want to fuck it up. So you've been waiting. You've been biding your time here, going very slowly, taking very slow steps here. But now it's starting to piss you off. Probably because you can't stop thinking about it. And now it's like, okay, now I'm getting annoyed. Now I'm getting kind of pissed off here. The connection. Ooh. 2 major arcana. That's why I said ooh, and they're also color matching. So, okay, so your person, their energy towards you is they're having some sort of aha moment here, if I can put it like that. Some sort of awakening, some sort of epiphany here about you and about the connection here. I'm not going deeper. I don't really know what this is about, but when it comes to you, you know, their energy is, I see something here. You know, there's something here. This can also be some sort of renewal, some sort of rebirth, like a second chance here. This person may be wanting to give you a second chance here. You know, that can be part of this, but I do feel it's more like they're seeing the light here when it comes to you and this connection. The energy in the connection is moving forward. Whether it feels like that way to you or not, the energy in it is swiftly moving forward in the right direction. I don't know if it's the right direction. I mean, it feels right, but it is moving. It's moving. It's just, you know, chugging along. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. There's nothing else to say about that. All right, your energy. Yep, 8 of Swords, overthinking. 8 of Swords in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is all what I just said here with the overall energy here. You overthinking things, not being able to get out of your head, making things to be bigger in your mind than it really is. I feel like, I'm going to be honest here, it feels like whatever that you've been waiting for, this opportunity to, because you don't want to fuck things up and you want to make sure you do it right, I think that you're overthinking it. I think you're thinking too hard about it here. It feels here, this energy that, you know, you might be overanalyzing the situation here. I do see here at the Queen of Cups in reverse that it is kind of causing a lot of like emotions here with you. Whatever the situation is here, you do have emotions for it, and it can be very draining here. And you know, what's holding you back is it's causing like it's making you a bit of an emotional wreck. Okay, basically I'll say that here. If it's not, then this might not be your story. But when I say emotional wreck, it doesn't have to be like you're crying all over the place or anything like that. It can just be that it's emotionally draining. Like you feel exhausted, you feel tired because you can't sleep because you're thinking about this a lot, and you're just over analyzing, overthinking. Like it's just a lot of like thoughts. Too much thinking is going on here, and it's a lot of thinking about possibly about emotions here, about emotional connections here, about wanting to emotionally connect here, and it's just, you know, it's holding you back because I just feel like you're like I said, you're overthinking it. Whatever it is, if this is resonating with you, I'm telling you now, you're overthinking it. There's too much thinking going on here. Yes. The Devil and the Queen of Coins. This is you. Like not you, but I understand what's going on here, and I'm going to explain it to you. So what may be holding you back here this weekend is you're getting into your head. That's the problem here. You're getting into your head, and it's causing this devil. It's causing these toxic things. It's causing basically emotional baggage here for you. It is making you feel held back here, and it has to do possibly with a person here. It can be that there's somebody here. It can be this person. There's somebody here that seems to be doing well. You know, they're fine. They got their shit together. They're okay. And that is what is possibly causing this sort of negative energy here around you, inside your head. You know, it's causing you a lot of, like, almost like it's sucking your self-confidence, sucking, like, you're feeling doubtful. It's the fears, you know, it's it's the devil. Like, think of it this way, like, you know, the devil on your shoulder is whispering things to you, telling you you're not good enough, you'll never be good enough, you know, they don't like you, they'll never like you. It's that type of shit. And you're gonna have to deal with that, because I'm gonna tell you, it's all in your head. This is all in your head here. And it's stemming from somebody here who, oops, did I knock that? It's stemming here from somebody who just is fine, somebody who has their shit together and is okay. And it's because you see this person's okay, and you might start feeling like inadequate, or, you know, wishing that maybe you were, you know, as good as this person seems to be, any of that. And it's just something that's gonna, you're gonna have to deal with. This is kind of heavy, you know, to be honest. This is, your reading is one of the more heavier readings so far. Advice. So the advice here from Spirit is the Seven of Wands in reverse. Don't take it personally. Don't overreact. Try not to get overly defensive here. I mean, really, that's the advice here. That's all I can really tell you. It's not you. Whatever it is that's in your head that you're worried about, I don't think it's you. I think you're getting the wrong idea about things. I see that with the Eight of Swords in reverse. I see that with the Nine of Swords, with the Queen of Swords in reverse. There just seems to be like you're misunderstanding things here a little bit. And it's getting in your head. You're taking it personally, and you're being kind of defensive here. Yeah, Two of Swords, your action here. You feel like you're at a stalemate. You feel like you're at a crossroads. You feel like you have a choice to make, but you don't, like, there's no decision. Like, you can't decide what you should do. You know, it's hard for you to decide what to do. You know, it's like, you know what you should do, but it's difficult. It's like, oh, I don't really want to do that choice. Like, really, your choice seems to be here, whether it's like you do it or you don't do it. You say it or you don't say it. It's easier, you know, most of the time it's easier for you not to say something, but you know you should, because otherwise, you know, because it's all in your head. You have so much in your head here that you can't ignore it. You're trying to ignore it, but you can't ignore it. So really, the option here to, like, say nothing, do nothing, doesn't really feel like an option here, you know, because the other option is to say something, to do something here. But it's like, you're thinking too much about it, and it's like, well, I don't want to do it because for whatever reason, you know, like, try not to be so defensive here. Okay, so what's the potential outcome here for you? Ace of Coins in reverse. Yeah. This is a delayed opportunity here. This is just delays. Really, I just feel delays. The Ace of Coins, I mean, there's a lot of slowness going on here already, but I just feel the potential outcome here is things are just going to continue to be delayed. You're not, you know, things aren't going to start up here. You're not going to be able to really start anything here until you kind of get past this devil energy, get out of your head, and, you know, and make a choice possibly here. I don't really know what the advice, you know, the advice here, this is the main advice here, is to don't take this personally. Don't be so defensive here. But yeah, I mean, it's only for a few days, but it does feel like you have a lot on your mind. I feel that. Just pull all these cards out. That's why I know I tend for readings when I'm yelling a lot, and I'm sorry if I'm yelling at you, Virgo, but it's just, I feel a lot of this, and I don't like it. That's why I don't like the energy. So I yelled trying to get it out, because it's too much thinking. It's too much being in your head. You know, I feel like you need answers is what you need. You need to get some answers here, but you have to choose in order to get those answers. But yeah, I mean, for whatever reason, there just seems to, you're just waiting for an opportunity. But I don't think that opportunity is going to come if you keep waiting. I think you have to make that opportunity happen for yourself. That's my advice. That's not what's in the cards. That's just what I see here. I see there's a lot of slowness and that you are kind of taking things very slow here. Now, if it has to do with this connection, there are things moving forward in this connection. I'll give you that. There's the positive outlook here that things are moving forward in this connection. But it's moving forward because somebody has taken, there's somebody has control in this connection, and I don't know if it's you. I'll be honest. Anyways, I could talk a lot about this, but I'm not going to. That's your reading, Virgo, for this weekend. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Really good luck this weekend. I do hope, you find some sort of clarity here, because it feels like there's a lot that you're not seeing clearly, or you're not able to see clearly here. So I do hope that you do find some clarity here this weekend or in the near future. Okay, take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Libra, let's see what's going on for you this weekend and the energy. What does Spirit want you to know for the next few days? Judgment, the Seven of Coins, and the Hanged Man. I don't know, those came out weird. They like weirdly floated out. The overall energy is the Page of Wands in reverse. I don't know if this is your energy or this is just the overall energy. So it can be you, it can be people around you. There is an immature vibe here. There is an energy of someone who is kind of behaving recklessly here. Yeah, I just get somebody who's behaving recklessly. Like, I'm just picturing like a child that's running around crazy. Like, like at a restaurant, how sometimes like if you go to one of those family restaurants and there's like a child that's just running around doing whatever they want, and their parents aren't even like really like doing anything, probably because if they tried to, the child would just like throw a temper tantrum and just start like carrying on and screaming and crying, and that it's like it's better to just let the child run around so they're not as loud as they would be if you tried to stop them, kind of thing. That's what it feels like. So I don't know if this is you or if this is just people around you. Like, not that they're running around like a child, I mean there could be, but just people, like there's just somebody around who's just doing whatever they want, and it's almost like there are people that will turn a blind eye to their behavior and to their actions because it's easier to let this person do what they want to do than to try to stop them. You know what I mean? So that's the energy that's around you. I'm not feeling like this is you though. This is probably somebody around you. But this is the overall energy. So there could be other people. It doesn't have to be one person in general, but there, it can just be people around you acting like this. It almost also feels like because I know it's the long weekend, that perhaps maybe it's like you go to a party and you're the designated, driver. So you're sober and everybody else is drunk around you. It can be that as well. I'm just going to put this energy over there so we can remember it, or I could be reminded of it. All right, so the energy here this is very shallow energy. I'm not going too deep here, but there are two major arcana here. I do feel like this weekend you're just going to have to wait it out. There's a waiting energy here. There's also a reevaluating. You might be reevaluating, how did I get to this point here? Because there's a judgment here. This is like you've reached a point where you're just like, how did I get to this point in my life? Like there's this energy of sort of reevaluating things in your life and just kind of like thinking about, am I like living my soul's true purpose, if you want to put it that way? Like, am I doing what I want to do with my life here? There does seem to be some sort of thinking, about that, a little bit of contemplation here. But it is more in line, like, am I doing everything that I could be doing here? That's what it's more feels like, because there's sort of this it is like an awakening here, but like having like a moment of wondering, have I done everything that I can do in this situation here? Because it's almost like you get to a wall here. It's like you feel like you can't move any further in where you are. I don't know what the situation is, but whatever the situation is, like let's say it's a job, okay? Let's say you're at a job like this. I'm just trying to give an example of what the energy is here, apply it, to your situation here. But let's say you're at a job here and you've been promoted a few times, and now you're like, okay, so is there anywhere else that I can go in this job? Like, can I move any higher here, or is this it, kind of thing? And it's kind of like, realizing and thinking about, like, wondering, have I done everything that I could do? Because I kind of feel like I'm just floating around. I kind of feel like I'm just stuck here. It can be also you're gaining new perspectives on this as well. Maybe you're realizing, if I really wanted to like move forward, again with the example of the career, that perhaps you would have to do something else. Maybe you have to go to school, or you have to be certified, or maybe it really is just as far as you can go, aside from like owning the business or something like that. Maybe you are kind of as far as you can get here, without maybe waiting for a while. Like maybe the next step would be a lot of waiting until, maybe you just have to be again, the example of the job, you have to be at the company for a while in order to be promoted. It's nothing that you can do anymore except kind of seniority type of deal here. You just have to be working at the company for a while in order to be promoted. Somebody at the top, whoever's above you needs to retire or something, and you would be next in line. It can be that type of deal as well. Again, it doesn't have to do with career or job. I'm just trying to give an example of what the energy is here. This could be anything, this can be, if you're in a relationship, maybe you're like, is this all that there is in the relationship? Is this going to go any further? Or am I just going to have to wait? Have I done everything that I can do here? Is this just as far as it goes? Or with family or friends or anything in that, just apply it to your situation. This is the energy here that's going on. Perhaps this energy is making you think about this, that, there are people running around recklessly doing whatever they want. Perhaps it's making you see, am I doing everything that I want to do? Like, maybe, because this feels like a younger energy. So it can be because it's the 4th of July, a long weekend, or Canada Day here, if you are in Canada or the US. And I do feel like, even if it's not, a long holiday or a long weekend where you are, it's just a weekend. It can be that maybe you're just hanging out with friends and family, and there's a lot of younger people around, and you're like looking at their lives and you're comparing it to yourself and just wondering, have I done everything that I could do here in my life? Or am I stuck? Do I feel stuck here? Am I moving forward? Because you don't feel like you're moving forward. I know it's a lot to think about. It's very it's kind of a deep thought here that's going on. All right, your connection here. Okay, the energy in your connection. This person, their energy towards you is they feel intimidated by you, actually. You intimidate them. They feel kind of nervous. They're not really quite sure what to say to you. You have something above them. You might just be older than them, or you might be more mature than them. There's just something about you that they find kind of intimidating, that they feel like you guys don't match up in some way. Maybe it's in a societal way. Maybe they think that you have more money than they do or something. I don't know. Maybe it's reputation wise. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, this person feels kind of nervous towards you, and they feel kind of timid around you. The energy and the connection is the Four of Wands in reverse. So I do feel like this creates an instability here. It creates an imbalance here in the connection here. Of course it would. If one person in the connection doesn't feel equal to the other person, of course it creates an imbalance here. You know, if one person feels less than the other person, then yes, that, you know, there is an imbalance here. Your energy, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse, we have the Hierophant. I feel like you're struggling here, and I feel like this sort of what's going on here is where your struggles are coming from. You're really fighting what it is that your values and what you believe and what you've grown up to believe here, whatever that is. So let's say this has to do with a relationship here. You know, you might have grown up with certain values that, you know, you get married, you have kids, you do this and all that. And perhaps the relationship you're in, the person you're with doesn't want to be married, or doesn't want to have kids or something along those lines. And it's like you're reevaluating things and wondering, you know, is this where I want to go? Is this my life purpose here? Is this how I want it to be? It can be that, or if it's like a job, you know, like we go back to the job example, it can be your values that, you know, maybe you grew up where your parents, you know, they stayed and worked at the same job for like 40-50 years or something. And, you know, today people don't stay in jobs like for that long. Like, you know, people, because there's always companies being merged or companies that are being split up and then, you know, or being rebranded and all that. Like, people just don't stay in jobs like that anymore. Very rarely. I think like there's only certain industries where that, you know, happens. And, you know, maybe that's what you're fighting. You know, you're fighting like things and values and beliefs here, and you're really struggling with it. I know this is very, you know, deep. You know, it's a lot about thinking about your life, and it's kind of a bit deeper for me for just a quick reading like this. So I'm trying to like give you as much as I can. Yeah. Okay. So what you may be struggling with here, with the Two of Coins and the Six of Swords, with is the two of Coins is about back and forth, you know, trying to balance things in your life, trying to keep the plates spinning, so to speak here. And it's because you're wondering if you should, this really is, should I stay or should I go? With the Six of Swords, you're wondering if you should stay in a situation that may be a little turbulent here, that may be causing a little bit of problems here, or should you go to calmer waters? And you're going back and forth on that, like, should I stay, should I go, should I stay, should I go? Now, I know I'm talking about big things. I'm talking about jobs. I'm talking about like relationships and all that. This could be just a small thing too. Okay, because it is only for a few days. It is for a weekend read. This can just deal with a small thing here. I don't really think it does, but it's very possible that this is something that's on a smaller scale as well. You know, it can just be as simple as, do I go to the party or do I stay? You know, do I go to see that person or do I stay home? You know, it can be even as simple as that. But either way, it is a dilemma, and it is some sort of challenge here that you're going to have to deal with. Now, after all of this, what is the advice that Spirit has for you? The Ten of Coins in reverse. Honestly, the advice from Spirit is to step out of your comfort zone. Is to, you know, it's okay to feel a little uncomfortable. It's okay to feel a little awkward here. You know, Spirit is kind of advising or reminding you that, you know, sometimes you got to step outside of the box. Sometimes you have to feel a little uncomfortable in order to move forward, because you feel kind of like you haven't been moving forward. You haven't been moving backwards. You've just kind of been existing in this limbo state. And, you know, Spirit kind of is saying it's kind of a little bit like no risk, no reward. A little bit. It feels a little like that. You know, sometimes you got to feel uncomfortable. You got to step out of your safety area in order for things to move forward. So your actions here, yeah, the Ace of Coins in reverse. I feel like you've been delaying things. Your actions this weekend, you might just be doing things that are even counterproductive here a little bit. But I get a lot of delaying here. as well. Missing opportunities here, which is more, you know, here with the advice here, because Spirit's advice here is to do things that you wouldn't normally do. Now, within reason. Keep in mind, I'm just a fucking VTuber on YouTube who's reading energy. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know any of that shit. So I don't know what it is that you're choosing to do or choosing not to do. So if like going out of your comfort zone is something that's dangerous, then, you know, obviously I would never advise you to do something that is dangerous. You take my advice here and take all of this with a grain of salt, as always. But I feel like I need to remind you, because yes, I do feel like your actions here are, you will let opportunities fly by you, perhaps because you don't feel comfortable, or, you know, you it's outside of your comfort zone. But, you know, there are some things that, you know, sometimes you have to take a bit of a risk, but don't take any risks that are dangerous. You know what I mean? But you know your situation better than I do. I'm not advising you to do anything that's dangerous or that would put you in harm's way. Okay. Potential outcome here for you is the Star in reverse. What I'm getting from this is feeling lost. The potential outcome here is feeling lost on what you want to do, where you should be heading in life here. That's what I'm getting here. I'm getting that perhaps you were on a certain path here, and now you're reevaluating, you're rethinking this path here, and the potential outcome here is, you know, thinking that maybe I'm not going in the right direction, you know, maybe, and just feeling kind of lost here, a little bit lost here, and you may have to find your way back, you know, find that your goals, or rediscover your goals, rediscover your ambitions, and that type of deal here. Again, this can be for something small, but it doesn't feel that way. It feels like this is really like deep thought shit, because there's a lot of major arcana here, because we have Judgment, we have Hangman, Hierophant, Star. Yeah, anyways. All right, Libra, that is your reading. Thanks for watching. Good luck this weekend, and take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's going on here for you this weekend. What is in the energy here for you for the next few days? What does Spirit want you to know? Okay, so we have the Page of Coins in reverse, oh, 10 of Swords in reverse, and the 2 of Wands in reverse. The fuck is this? Overall energy, oh. Okay, we have the Lovers. There is a deep soul connection here that we're dealing with. Yeah, I mean, that's the overall energy here. The overall energy is there's a deep soul connection here. That, I mean, that's what the Lovers means to me. When that card pops up, that means this, we're dealing with, you know, one of those twin flame, deep soul, soulmate, whatever type of connections here. All right, so that's what's going on here. But that means this, yeah, okay. This energy here, I mean, I'm not clarifying. It's very shallow energy. So it's like very surface level. But in the surface level energy here, there's somebody here who doesn't know what they should do here. There's a lot of pain here. There's a lot of pain here that somebody doesn't know how to get through. They don't know how to get through, and they're having a hard time making up their mind. That's why. Okay, so they don't know how, they don't know what to do. Like, they just having a very hard time to make up their mind. This can be you, this can be the other person here, but somebody here is in a lot of pain, and I'm sorry for this person, but they just don't have a clue. They don't have a clue, and they can't decide what they should do. They can't even make a plan on how to move forward. They just have no idea what to do. Okay, the connection here, and it's probably this connection. So your person's energy towards you is the Four of Coins in reverse. This person's energy towards you, they feel very possessive of you, but also they feel very possessive of themselves. Does that make sense? This person is afraid to lose you. They are very afraid of losing you, and they're afraid, and it's like they don't want to share anything with you, and they don't want to, yeah, they don't want to share anything with you here because they're afraid of losing you. So they might even act overly possessive here of you because they don't want to lose you. That's how much they feel about you, which is, you know, it sounds counterproductive for somebody to keep things to themselves because they're afraid if they tell you things that you would leave. This person thinks that, you know, if you knew certain things about them, that you would just leave, that you would just be like, I'm out. They just think that there are certain things about them that if you knew, that you just would be gone. You wouldn't stick around, and they're afraid of that. They don't want you to go anywhere. The energy and the connection here is the Star in reverse. There's a lot of sadness here in this connection. A lot of sadness, a lot of hopelessness, like a lot of feeling like it's not going to happen, that this connection isn't going to happen. It's a lot of sadness here. I feel this Ten of Swords is attached to this. You know, this pain is attached to this connection here, and the sadness in this connection, and just feeling, again, lost, confused, don't know what to do. I don't know how to make up, like, don't know where to go, don't know how to act, don't know where to go from here. You know, there's just a lot of like, I have no fucking clue. And the reason why this person has no fucking clue is because they're a page of coins. You know, this person doesn't have the experience in this. They don't know, like, they don't have the experience. They might not even have a lot of relationship experience in general. So they just don't know what to do in this situation at all. Like, never mind that this is is a deep connection here, a deep soul connection. Just in general, in a connection, in a relationship, this person has no idea how they should act or what they should do. They're just completely clueless, completely directionless here, and it's causing them a lot of pain because this is having no direction. Again, I don't know if this is you or if this is them, but let's see. Well, maybe I can get a better idea here. I think it's a bit of both of you, but I actually feel like this more leans towards them than it does towards you, because your energy is showing up here as 2 major arcana, and you have the World here, which is interesting because the World here is in your weaknesses. I feel like you tend to repeat patterns here. You tend to, it's either you tend to repeat patterns, or you tend to just kind of like shut things down in a sense. Not like, you don't like end things to the point where it's like, okay, it's done, it's over. You kind of like finish things. But in this case, you know, that's kind of a weakness here, because it kind of goes against your beliefs here, and I feel like you're going against your beliefs here in your energy. There's a sense here like you feel like you're doing something because you have to do it, not because you believe in it. There is a little bit of feeling restricted and forced into doing something here because you feel like, I don't know why you do it, because I'm not clarifying. I don't know why, but it just, your energy here is like, I have to do this, even though I don't really believe in this, like in what you're doing, but you're doing it anyways, because you feel like you kind of have no choice here. Yeah. But it can be, it can be that it almost feels like it's like you're trying to close out some cycle here. as well. Like you're trying to close out a chapter here, and that kind of is your weakness, because I feel like you're somebody who's like, okay, I decide when I close it, it's done, let's move on to the next one here. But it's almost like you might close things off before the other person is ready to, or they don't want to, or it's just you're repeating patterns here. This is just, you know, you're just doing, just something is just repeating over and over again, just coming back around again. It's just going to come back around again, just over and over again. Okay. Something that you're going to be dealing with here, a challenge. We have the 8 of Coins and the Moon. There's something here that you're working out. But it's like you're trying to make something clear. Like something isn't totally clear here for you. You know, there's something that is lying in illusions here. I do get a bit of deception here, that there's something that it can be lies. I don't feel like it's like really bad lies. Like it feels more secretive than that, but you still, regardless, you don't know what's going on. So because you don't know about it, like you can't see past the deception here, you're trying to work it out. But it's difficult. It's difficult to work it out. I don't know why it's difficult here, but this is something that you're trying to get through. It's not easy here, so this is your challenge here. You're trying to work out what is real and what's not real. You're trying to work out what is, you know, what's the illusion, what's not the illusion here. And I feel like you are able to, but it's just, yeah, it's going to be a little difficult here. All right, what's the advice here for you? Strength in reverse. Don't hold back. The advice here from the universe or from spirit, whatever, is don't hold back. You know, be upfront here. Don't restrain yourself, or try not to restrain yourself here too much. Go with your instincts, go like with how you feel. Here, if you instinctually feel something, or you instinctually feel like you should do something or say something, it's like go with those gut feelings. I know you should always really go with your gut feelings, but this is like a reminder from spirit to be like, listen to your gut. You know, if you get that feeling in the pit of your stomach, listen to it. Please listen to it. Your actions. Your actions here for the next few days, the Knight of Swords, you're trying to move forward. You're trying to move forward here. You want to do something here. You're trying to do things here. I know, like, duh, it's your actions. You are doing things here, but it's more along the lines you're trying to focus on, you know, you're trying to focus on doing things right, and you're trying to focus on doing things in an honest way. You know, you're trying to focus on the honesty here and being honest and all of that. So the potential outcome here for you, oh, that's nice. 3 of Coins. I like that. So the potential outcome here for you is cooperation, especially when it comes to, I don't know if it's with this person, but because in this deck, for me, the 3 of Coins, when it comes out like this, is more about cooperation and learning from each other kind of thing. So you can be learning from this person, learning from each other, but it is more along the lines of working together with other people towards sort of a goal here. So I do feel the potential outcome here is that you may be getting some information from other people, like some sort of like mentors or something here, some sort of advice here that's going to help you out here. Like you're not going to do it alone. You are seeking out some sort of help, some sort of advice here, and working in tangent with other people here, especially in this, to figure out whatever this is, whatever, you know, the illusions, the deception here. Yeah. Okay. So that's your reading, Scorpio. Thanks for watching. Good luck this weekend. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what's in the energy for you for this weekend. What does Spirit want you to know for the next few days? Okay. It was just weird how it came out. Oh boy, Tower. I don't like that. I mean, it doesn't always mean bad things, but like, it's not usually like pleasant. Overall energy, we have the Queen of Cups. The overall energy here is there's a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, feeling like you want to connect emotionally with people, have like more intimate. Oh my god, the fucking clanging. Like, can it fuck off, dude? Well, why did she do that? Okay, anyways. Yeah, wanting to connect emotionally with people, be more sort of, I guess, intimate, if you want to put it that way. The energy here is a lot of intimate energy, not gonna lie. There is a compassionate energy here, sympathetic energy. You know, this is just the overall energy of everything that's going to be going on here in this reading. But definitely emotions, feelings, love, even. The Queen of Cups, she represents love. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you can hear that. Why does she keep doing that? Yeah, you probably definitely could hear it. I'm looking at the levels. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is what I got to deal with. All right. So, what's going on here for you this weekend? This is sort of the surface level energy. I'm not going deeper than this because it's just a very quick reading. I feel here at the Five of Coins in reverse that you may be purposely leaving somebody out in the cold here. You might purposely be excluding somebody here. And it's not because you don't like them, and it's not because you don't want to talk to them. It's actually because you like them too much, to be honest. Which, you know, seems like crazy, right? But it almost feels like you're leaving somebody alone because you have too many feelings for them. Well, it's not too many. I don't know. You have a lot of feelings. The Ace of Cups, you know, the cup, like, I mean, if you look at the card, the water, which is feelings, emotions, love, is being poured into this cup, and it's like almost to the brim here, but yet there's still more that needs to be poured in, so it's almost overflowing. It's about to overflow here. So the emotions that you have here, you know, there's a lot. There are deep emotions here, and it can be fairly new here to you as well. But yeah, it does feel like you're leaving somebody alone because you have feelings here. And the thing is it's putting you into a tower. It's actually like doing this here is resulting in this. Sorry about my hand, my thumb. I have like double jointed thumbs. I don't know if you've noticed. Sometimes I've noticed in videos when I like go back to find timestamps that my thumb does it, and I'm like, wow, you could probably make all sorts of clips of just my thumb being all sort of double jointed. Anyways, sorry, why am I rambling? Why? I wasn't rambling so much before. I guess it's the energy. I don't know. Do you are you somebody who rambles when you're nervous? Like, possibly, you know, I don't know, or you get distracted easily? I don't know. But yeah, it's putting you in this tower. So by you leaving somebody alone, you know, purposely leaving somebody alone because you feel too much, you have too many emotions for them, is, you know, it's because it's either it's leaving you in a tower or it's because you've already had a tower. I can't really tell if this tower has already happened or it's happening or it's going to happen. It feels a little along the lines of currently happening. Like it may have not be starting. It could be have happened a little bit earlier and is still going on. because I feel it's tied to these emotions here. I don't think you realized how deep your emotions ran. And that is what's causing this tower. The tower is, you know, here like shock, bang, boom, all of a sudden changing your perception in a whole completely different way. So realizing that you have these feelings here has changed something in your life, you know, the way that you've perceived something in your life here. And it can be maybe because you ignored this person, you're like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have, maybe I fucked this up and now everything is ruined here, or you think that everything's ruined. Or it can be like, oh shit, I have feelings here. I don't have feelings. I don't want to have feelings. I'm a Sagittarius. I like to be free and independent. I don't like to be tied down and all that, but I have these feelings here, and I, you know, and holy shit, you know, that can, you know, new perspective here as well. Because there are a lot of emotions here. Okay. The connection. Ooh, oh. I don't like this. So the connection here, this person, their energy towards you, this is somebody who's walked away from you. This is somebody who has moved on here from you. So, I mean, I'm going to be honest, whatever this feeling is, it can be that you had a lot of feelings for somebody here, and because you kind of left them alone, you're like, okay, I'm going to leave them alone because I have too many feelings for them. What ended up, it might have backfired on you, and this person might have walked away from you. They actually moved on from you. Eesh. Yeah, because I see the energy and the connection here is the Queen of Swords. It's very cold. This is cold energy. And when I say cold, this Queen of Swords in reverse is the complete opposite of this Queen of Swords. Or Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, this queen. It's the opposite here. This is somebody who just, she doesn't really give a shit. I'll put it that. I'll be blunt about it. This person might be giving you the cold shoulder. Now, like, this is what's in the connection. I feel like the connection has gone cold. Maybe at one point it was like this. It was like the Queen of Cups. There was a lot of love, a lot of affection going on. But right now, in the current energy in this connection, it is ice cold. Ice cold. There's no feelings here. There's no flirting here. There's no affection here. There's no sharing of feelings. It is icy cold. And I feel that's part of this tower for you. Thinking that, oh my gosh, I ruined things because I feel like you pushed this person. Whoops, you pushed this person away. Yeah, the Knight of Wands wanted to show up here. Yeah, this is action. Action. When I'm talking about that, action. You did this. You pushed this person away, even though you had feelings for them. You pushed them away because you had feelings for them, and you might be like, shit, I think I ruined things because this person's walked away from you. Okay, let's move on. Seven of Cups, in reverse, Three of Coins. How you're feeling here in this energy is you're feeling confused. You're confused by your feelings. You're confused of what you did. You're confused of what is. You're just confused all around here. You know, confused mostly when it deals with things that you have emotions for, that you have feelings for. So confused about the connection, confused about how you're feeling, confused about this person, why they walked away, confused why you feel like everything is ruined. All of these things, very confusing times for you. Your weakness here is the Three of Coins. I think your weakness here is that you still want to be friends with this person. You still want to socialize with them. You still want to do things with this person, but you push them away. So you push them away, but you still want to do things with them. And that's kind of your weakness. It's what's holding you back here. Page of Cups and the Star in reverse. I don't know who this is. Somebody here still somebody here is still trying to follow their heart here. Somebody here, they're trying to continue this. They're still trying to reach for the stars, even though they feel that it's hopeless to do so. That doesn't make any sense. I know. It's like, it's somebody here who, they know that, almost like they know that whatever this goal or dream or wish is not happening here, but yet they're still going to go after it in a way. Like the Page, you know, it's immature energy. It's like, here's an example. It's like, let's say there's a concert and somebody wants to go to this concert. This is all they want. This is what they hope. This is their dream, is to go to this concert. That's all they want, except the tickets are sold out. But even though the tickets are sold out and they feel like, you know, it's completely hopeless and there's no way that they're going to be able to go to the concert, and like scalper tickets are like ridiculously priced, they don't have that type of money, they're still going to find a way to go to that concert. I don't know why I just thought of that movie Red Panda or whatever it is. What's that movie called? The with the red panda, the one that's set in Toronto, and the girls, you know, she wants to go to the concert to see the boy band, and but like they don't have any money, but you know, where there's a will, there's a way. It kind of feels like that energy here, where somebody is like, I know there's no hope in this, yet I'm still going to try to get something here because I still have feelings. There's still some feelings there. But it's kind of, it is on an immature vibe here. It's like they're just a page. Like they don't really, like, yeah. This is something that you're going to have to deal with. You know, this can be your feelings here. This can be how you feel. Or this can be the other person. You know, I don't know. Or this, you know, I don't know who this is, but this is some sort of obstacle or challenge that you may have to deal with here. All right, there's a lot of feelings here. So many cups. Like, it's all cups. Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups, Page of Cups, Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups. Just a lot of cups. So what's the advice here that Spirit has for you, Sagittarius? Ooh, Three of Swords in reverse. Wow. I mean, I'm getting from this that it's hurt. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. I mean, I don't know how else to say this. The Three of Swords in reverse, it is heartache here. You know, the truth hurts, and it's not really advice. I feel it's more guidance here from Spirit, saying that sometimes the truth hurts and it's okay. It's okay to feel that pain, and it's okay to feel heartbroken and feel that heartache here. Man, it's not really advice, is it? It's just, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry. There's not really much here I can really tell you. It's pain. It is pain. And it's pain from knowing the truth. In that it does feel, with the Queen of Swords here, it is very tied to this connection here, that the connection here is cold. It's gone cold, and that actually is going to hurt. That's going to hurt a lot for you, and it's going to be painful to feel that truth here. Nine of Coins in reverse. I do feel your actions here for the next few days are that you are just going to throw yourself into things that you enjoy. You're just going to throw yourself into things that you like to do. So if you like to play sports or something, or you like to, I don't know, hang out with your friends, you like to drink, or you like to go to bars, you like to, I don't know, play video games, whatever it is that you like to do, it feels like you're going to do that to an excess over these next few days. And I get it, because there are things that hurt here, and it may hurt here for a little bit, and this is kind of your way of coping, is what it feels like. So what is the potential outcome? Oh, the Hanged Man. Oh man. Okay. The potential outcome here is just wait and see. You're going to feel like nothing is moving forward, and you're going to feel like you're not regressing, but you're not progressing either. And it's just kind of, you're just hanging around and observing things and seeing how this all plays out. That's what I'm getting from the potential outcome here. Is, you know, after all that's said and done here this weekend, you're just kind of gonna see how things play out here, And you know, that actually might give you a bit of a new perception here. There's another energy here, a smaller energy, that you may be sacrificing yourself here, you know, because of this pain and all that, that you might just be like, you know what, you know, I don't deserve things, I never get things, so I'm just gonna, like, you know, throw myself on the sword and be done with it. There's that as well, energy. But it's to a lesser degree. I do feel more the waiting and seeing energy more. Man, this weekend is like, if this is resonating with you, this weekend is going to be a little rough here for you. I do say it is a little bit of your own making here. Perhaps it's preventable, you know. Energy is fluid here. We all have free will. You know, this can change. But in the current energy, this is what's going on. All right, Sagittarius. I wish they would finish the fucking construction already. Okay, Sagittarius, that's your reading for this weekend. Thanks for watching. Good luck this weekend. Take care. And, you know, try not to overdo it, because you may overdo it a little bit this weekend. Try not to overdo it too much. And, yeah, take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what the energies are like for you this weekend. What does Spirit want you to know for the next few days? I'd like some, like, lighthearted things. I don't know, the past couple of readings have been a little heavier and darker than I would have liked. So you know, I'm hoping, Capricorn, it's better. Okay, oh, Queen of Wands in reverse. It's fucking Ten of Swords and Death. Wow, dude. I can tell you right away what this is. There's something definitely ending here, and somebody's pissed. Somebody's pissed. Oh, Queen of Coins. Two queens here. There's people here. The overall energy here is Queen of Coins. Somebody here, somebody around you, or people around you, or you, the energy here, somebody's fine. Somebody's fine. And not in when I say fine and, you know, whatever, it's fucked up, insecure, needy, and emotional. No, I don't mean that type of fine. I mean, this person has their shit together. This person is doing good in their life. They know what's up. You know, they know how to handle things. You know, they've got a good handle on whatever's going on in their life here. So I don't know if this is you or the energy around you, because this energy here, I mean, it's very surface level, and I'm not going to go deeper into it. I mean, I would like to, but I'm not going to, because then I'd have to do it for all the signs and everything. They're only supposed to be quick readings here, but there's something here that has ended. Definitely something here that has ended because of frustration. It's like, if this is your energy, then you've ended something here out of frustration. It's like, you know what, I'm done. That's what it feels like. It's like, fuck this shit, I'm done. It's that fuck this shit, I'm out. It's that type of energy. I'm done, I'm moving on, I don't need this shit anymore, and I'm moving on. And, you know, that, I mean, that's what it is. I mean, this is probably your energy here. It's just, I'm done, I'm moving on, I don't need this shit anymore. It's not serving me, it's not helping me at all. I need to change things. Things have got to change, things have got to transform, and I'm done, I'm out. Goodbye, see ya, have a nice life. I mean, that's all what it feels. I don't know why or who or anything about this. I mean, we might get more information here, but that's just the energy here right now. Ooh, okay, so yeah, okay. The energy in your connection here, or with this connection, is the Four of Wands in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse. Your person's energy towards you is that they feel like there's nothing really stable here with you. They feel like this connection is unstable. They might see you as somebody who is not very stable, somebody who can't provide stability here for them in this connection. I mean, you might be a stable person, but in this connection, like, basically, okay, here, I'll put it this way. So no matter what you are, what you identify as, this person does not see you as boyfriend or girlfriend material here, or whatever material. They just don't see you as, you know, a potential mate material for whatever reason. They just don't see you as somebody who can provide that for them for some reason. I'm sorry I'm being very blunt here. I don't mean to be. I'm sorry if I'm being kind of insensitive. I'm just reading the energy here. The energy and the connection with the Four of Cups in reverse, I do feel like it's like you're both ignoring this connection here, but at the same time you don't want to ignore it. It's like there is a I'm not interested in this connection, but it's like pretending that you're not interested, pretending that you don't care is probably a better way of putting this. Yeah, just pretending like you don't care what happens in this connection, don't care about what goes on in this connection, but you really do. You both of you actually do care. So it might seem like there's no feelings here, like nobody is interested and nobody cares, but I feel underneath the surface that you do. Both of you. You do care. Your energy. Oh, both aces. But they're in reverse. Your energy here, Capricorn, is you're confused. You don't understand. You don't understand. You just don't understand. You don't understand. Part of what's holding you back is you have all these feelings here that are just kind of coming out. You know, if this is your energy, the feelings can be coming out in a frustrated way. You can be frustrated with the situation here because you have emotions here, because you have deep emotions here that run deep, or emotions that run deep here, and that can be why this is so frustrating for you and why you just kind of are like, you know what, I'm done, I'm out. You know, that's what it feels like here. This Empress is this Queen of Coins energy here. So this is something that you're gonna, you know, that you may face here. An energy that you may face that you may have to overcome or deal with here. This is an ex, possibly. The Six of Cups in reverse. This is something from your past that you have not been able to let go. This is the Empress. This is somebody who you thought almost the world of, to be honest. This is somebody who you thought very highly of here. Somebody who was very supportive, somebody who was very nurturing and giving here. But you know, this is a problem. But that's why I say this might be an ex here, because the energy is here and you might have to deal with that here. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, it's just something you're gonna have to deal with. Okay, advice here from Spirit is the Moon. I forgot which sign. Another sign had the same energy here for their advice, except yours is different. It doesn't feel the same. Because I'm very drawn to her looking up at the moon. Like, it can be, this is probably more guidance than advice, to be honest, but I mean, yeah. I mean, it's advice about not knowing what's ahead. You know, it's okay, you know, to not know what is coming up here. It's okay, you know, to not know everything here. And it's okay to be afraid of the unknown, basically. Afraid of not knowing what's going to happen next here. Because there's a lot of, you know, your energy here is fuck this shit, I'm out kind of thing. And then it's like, okay, well, now what? You know, where is this going to happen? What did I just do? You know, because this does feel like an outburst. This feels like an outburst that just kind of happens very suddenly. If it's not you, then this is somebody else who's just suddenly like, you know what, I'm done. And then they just kind of, you know, just suddenly just outburst. And you're just like, I don't need this shit. So it does feel like the advice here is you know, you're not going to know what's going to come next, but, you know, we rarely know what's around the corner, right? We don't know what, you know, the world or what the universe has in store for us. And the universe does has something in store. You know, there's always something, you know, time marches on here. So the advice, or guidance rather, here is, you know, it's okay. It's okay not to know what's going to happen next. You know, it's kind of like, you know, life is a mystery. Like, who knows why things happen the way they happen. But things happen for some reason. I don't, you know, but you don't have to know what those reasons are. Your energy. Yeah, I do feel that your energy here this weekend is stagnant energy. So it feels like this might be somebody else. If it is somebody else, if this is somebody else who's coming at you and it's just like, you know what, I'm fucking done. And then they walk away, and you're left confused, like, I don't understand. Like, why did they walk away? And like I said, this person, if you're dealing with somebody, if this is them, they don't feel like this is going to work. They don't feel like you are partner material here. And your energy is, I don't feel like you're going to do anything. If that's the case, I don't feel like you're doing anything here. I feel like you're going to play it safe, and you don't want to fuck things up any more than they are fucked up, and just kind of not do anything here. It's a little bit of a scared energy, but it's just more like just being overly cautious here. Taking the safe route, you know, better safe than sorry type of route here. Now, if this is your energy and you're the one who's like, you know what, I'm done with this shit, and I'm done, I'm gone. I mean, you can still be confused about, like, especially if you're not prone to outbursts, but confused at, like, what did I just do here? I feel like it's like, again, it's that energy of, I'd rather play it safe than sorry. So rather than continuing on whatever this is that you don't want to continue anymore because it's frustrating for you, it's like, I would rather leave the frustration behind than try to deal with this, than try to do something here. So you got like two angles there. What's the potential outcome here? Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. The potential outcome here is it might start or stop something that was going to start here. It might delay or block a fresh start here. Yes, I mean, that does seem likely here. If somebody, doesn't matter who it is, just suddenly just declares that I'm done with this shit and walks away in dramatic fashion here, yeah, usually that does mean that it's going to be a little bit difficult here to have a fresh start. Yeah, especially if it's with this person here, this Empress person here, especially if this person is somebody who has their shit together. They may not be so keen to want to start things up again. But I mean, this is just, it's just energy. Energy is fluid. It can change. Everybody's got free will here. And a lot of this is minor arcana. Although the Death card is pretty... I do feel like you are moving on from something. It doesn't have to be from this person, but you are like... There is something here that you're like, you know, this isn't helping me and I need to move on from this. I need there... Like that you need to change the way that things are going here. That, you know, there has to be some sort of transition here from whatever, because it's not helping. So even if you're not, if it's not over, you're not walking away, there is a change that is happening here. But the potential outcome here, like I said, the potential outcome here is that with that change, is it's going to prevent something from starting. Something is not going to start here. It'll just be delayed. It's not that it's not starting, it's just delayed. The energy's still here, it's just blocked and delayed. Okay. All right. That's your reading, Capricorn, for this weekend. Thanks for watching. Good luck and take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Aquarius, let's see. What are the energies here for you this weekend? What does Spirit want you to know for the next few days? Let's see what is going on. I think the noise outside has stopped. Who was it? Was it Sagittarius? I think it was Sagittarius, where the clanging outside was like ridiculous. It was really hard to concentrate, but I think it's done now. I think they've all gone home. End of work day. They're like, peace, I'm out. Thank God. Okay. Interesting. So we have the Page of Swords, the Queen of Coins, and the Five of Cups. This is you. This is somebody else. This is you again. Okay, overall energy, Empress. This is the same energy. These are the same people. The overall energy here, I mean, okay, if we want to just count energy, the energy here, you know, the overall energy in this reading is somebody, or, you know, there are people here who are in their feels, basically. When I say in your feels, it's more about like being open to feeling things, being open to your emotions, being, you know, recognizing that there are emotions and that you have emotions and that you're open to, you know, feeling them here, and being compassionate and sympathetic to those emotions. And there's also an energy of abundance here. There can be a lot that's going on. But also, like I said, as soon as I saw this, it connected with this Queen of Coins. There's also an energy of a person here. And the Empress is divine, is the divine feminine. This is somebody who embodies all of that, embodies all of the feminine qualities here of being supportive and giving, nurturing, loving, and all of that. You know, this is somebody who is like, you know, if you want to call it, this is like, if you have a crush on somebody, then this is them. You know, this is that person that you think highly of, that person that you know, you have emotions for. Oh, I'll put her here. Ooh, it's underneath. This is the Eight of Wands. Wanting to move forward, wanting to quickly move forward towards this. Oh, yes, wanting to move really fast towards this. Okay, anyways. The energy here, I mean, this is just surface level energy, but, you know, it is telling here. Like I said, these two are you, and this is somebody else. There's somebody here who's got their shit together. Somebody here who's just, they're living their life, they're doing well. They might be making some money here, or they're just being successful here in what they're doing. This person, this Queen of Coins, is somebody who is, whatever that they're doing or creating or making here, or, you know, if they're working or their career, whatever it is, they are seeing success here. I'm very drawn to the coin here. She is getting her rewards here. Well, I'm calling it a she because it's a queen, but it doesn't matter. It's just energy. This queen is getting their rewards. You know, they are feeling the success here. Your energy here is this Page of Swords. You're like, you're watching from afar, but I feel like you're trying not to, because because the page is looking this way. She's so confident that she looks straight at you, right? She doesn't need to see what's around her. She's very focused on what's in front of her. The page here, this is you. I feel like you are keeping an eye on this energy here. You are watching from afar. I'm drawn to the bird here. I feel like this is through social media, like Twitter or something here. Like you are keeping an eye possibly on their social media, or things like conversation wise, things that you deal with conversation. Maybe you hear things from a friend of a friend, or it's just social media. You just kind of creep on them in social media things here. But it's almost like you're pretending that you're not doing it. It's almost like you're even lying to yourself that you do this. It's like you're paying attention, you know, you're quote spying here, but it's like you're like, if somebody asked you, you would deny. There's no way that you would like admit this. And you're doing it because you're disappointed here. You're disappointed in something here. I don't know what it is. Maybe you're disappointed that you're not at this level, because this is a page level and this is a queen level. You can be disappointed that you wanted more here, because the Empress is about abundance as well. I mean, you can just be, there's disappointment and regret here. I mean, look at her. She's sad here also. I mean, I associate this card in this deck with somebody who has a lot of regrets here, you know, because the story is this woman. I forgot what the actual story is and like who she is, but I mean, she did something that she wished that she hadn't have done, and now she has a lot of regrets. She wished she could, you know, go back and fix things, but you know, you can't go back in time and fix things here. I'm also drawn to the moon here with the clouds here, so I do feel like you probably are hiding these emotions. You probably have a lot of emotions here. You know, she's really regretful, but also with the clouds in front of it, you know, that's even more like confusion and hiding here. So hiding these emotions here. So like I said, you would deny that you're even paying attention to this person at all. So what's going on in the connection here? It's amazing how many times this comes out in the connection area, this Four of Wands, upright or whatever. So your person's energy towards you in this connection is the Two of Swords. Your person's energy here, they feel they're at a stalemate with you. If I can paint you a picture, it's like, you know, those old Wests where there's the one guy on one end and of the street, and then there's the other guy on the other end of the street, and they're both there standing at each other with their hands like, you know, hovering around the holsters, and they're just waiting for, you know, what is it at sunset or dawn or whatever. They're just waiting for the moment, and who's going to draw first. It's almost like playing chicken here. That's what it feels like. It feels like there are two people who are staring at each other, and it's like, are you going to make the first move? Or are you going to make the first move? Am I going to make the first move? Are you going to make? And they're like, I'm not going to make the first move. And they're like, well, I'm not going to make the first move. That's what it feels like. But it's like you both know what's going on here. You both know that you're doing this. You know, the swords of truth are here on either side. She's holding them on either side of her hands. You both know this. So you're both standing, like, you know, at either end watching each other. Like, I don't know if you actually are watching each other, but like that's what it feels like. It just feels like you're both waiting for the other person to do something, but you're not willing to do something yourself, even though you know that you should do something, both of you. So we end up at a stalemate here. So your person here, their energy towards you is this is like, I know that you're not doing something here because we're at a stalemate. And okay, so that, you know, that is why, you know, that explains this Four of Wands in reverse here in the connection. It's unstable. The connection is unstable. Well, how can the connection be stable, you know, if both people aren't really working together here, right? So yes, that makes total sense why it's unstable here. And I'm very drawn to the fire here as well. There's a lot of fire energy here. Four of Wands, Wands is fire energy too. I do feel there's a lot of ego involved here. And, you know, a lot of like, well, I'm not going to do it first. You do it first. Well, I'm not doing it first. You do it first. You know, there's a lot of ego tied to this, and somebody's going to have to swallow their pride if you want this connection to go anywhere. Let's see how you're feeling. Oh, let's see. There's those Wands energy again. Queen of Wands in reverse, Two of Coins. Lots of twos here. So your energy right now is you're frustrated. You are frustrated as all hell that it's like you want to pay attention to this person. You might even want to talk to this person with the Page of Swords here. It's like, I feel like you want to do something here. You want to make contact and talk to them, but it's like you have to turn a blind eye. You're like, I have to turn away. Again, it's that ego again here. There's ego all over this. And with the Queen of Wands, it's very frustrating for you. It's like, I'm so annoyed of what's going on here. That's what your energy is. There's a lot of annoyance here. But your weakness here is the Two of Coins. You keep going back and forth, because I think with this Page of Swords here, this is all connected. This whole energy is all connected here, that you go back and forth on, I don't want to look at what they're doing, but I do kind of want to know what they're doing, but I don't want to know what they're doing, but I do want to know. Should I look at it? Should I not? Should I look at it? Should I not? And then like you look at it and then you pretend that you didn't look at it, and then you look at it and then you pretend that you didn't. Like there's a lot of back and forth energy here. Temperance and the Devil. So this is what may be challenging you here in the next few days. Something that may present itself as an obstacle here that you're going to have to try to get past. This is you. This all has to do with you. And it's tied to this Five of Cups here. This regret, this disappointment here, even remorse here. Your energy here, like what you're going to find difficult here is that you're going to have to heal this devil energy here. And that's very difficult to heal your shadow energies. And what I mean by that, when I talk about the devil energy, these are the things that, you know, your hang-ups. The devil is like the devil on your shoulder, the devil that whispers in your ear and tells you all these negative thoughts. You know, you can't do this. You're stupid. You'll never be able to do this. You'll never make it to this. You'll never be this or whatever. Like it's all these negative thoughts here that, you know, that seep into us and makes us, you know, act out, makes us be toxic and do toxic things and just be you know, a dumb person here. And this is something like, you know, I feel like you're kind of resisting this healing here for it to be over here, because Temperance is all about, it's not all about, but you know, here I'm getting healing. I'm, you know, taking the time to really like explore these parts of you, these sides that are holding you back here, and really healing yourself here, you know, healing this ego as well. I mean, there's a lot of ego and frustration here, and just like really like taking a look at yourself and like being like, so like, why am I like this? Like, you know, it's all a healing process, you know, and I feel like this is going to come up for you this weekend, the need to heal these things here, and it's going to pose a challenge here for you. Okay, so what is the advice here from Spirit? The Fool in reverse. The advice here from Spirit is to, how would I put this? Play it safe a little bit. Don't take unnecessary risks here. But at the same time, it's like, if you want, like, how would I put this? It is, yes. It's about like taking chances here. And I do feel like Spirit is advising, like, or suggesting or guiding, whatever you want to call it here, that perhaps you do play things a little too safe here. Like, you don't have to take big risks here, but it's like maybe you can take some small risks here, that you may be playing things a little too safe here, that you may be preventing things from starting because you aren't willing to take those leaps of faith here. Yeah, like I said, I mean, this is a this is a stalemate here. You know, this is, you know, a crossroads here. Your person here is aware of that. But if this is your person, if your person is the Queen of Coins here, if your person is the Empress here, I don't know if they're going to do anything here. I do feel like it's like they know what they should be doing, but they're not going to. But I feel like you both feel that way here. And the advice here almost is like, things might not start here unless you take some sort of chance or some sort of risk here. Now, I mean, I'm not advising you to take any chances, especially if they're dangerous or, you know, that would like cause you harm here, but it's just be mindful of that. Be mindful that, no, you don't get rewarded unless you take a risk, kind of thing. It doesn't have to be a big one, but it just has this energy that you might be playing things a little too safe. Yeah. Knight of Cups in reverse. Your actions here are, all your actions are in that I don't want to express how I feel. Everything that you're doing here is that you're trying to distract yourself away from all of this. It's like, I don't see this, I don't see what's going on, I'm not paying attention to this. But the more that you don't pay attention to it, the more frustrated you get, because you get frustrated because you go back and forth on, I do kind of want to know what's going on. And then you look, and then then you feel disappointed, and you feel regretful that you even looked, probably. And then you go back to square one. Then you get all frustrated again. And then you're like, well, I don't want to look at it anymore. I'm going to go distract myself with other things. But then you're like, well, I kind of do want to. And then you go look again. And then you get all disappointed and regretful. And then you get frustrated with yourself again. And you just like, it just keeps repeating here until you heal. Until you do the work here and you heal your baggage here. Heal this baggage, and then you wouldn't be playing it so safe here, because this is playing it safe. Looking but not touching is playing it safe here. And it just feels like this just is going to keep repeating here, and this connection is going to continue to be unstable. Okay, what is the potential outcome? Ooh, the Chariot. I was not expecting the Chariot here. I mean, the potential outcome here is forward movement. Now, I wish I could clarify this more, because I don't know where this forward movement is going. It's moving somewhere. I don't know where it's moving. There is forward movement here. I actually don't even know who's driving. I don't know who's here. This can be running away, or this can be progression. I don't know what this is. I mean, it's probably more about running away here, but I don't know. There's movement. I don't know if it's in a good direction or not. It's in some direction here. It feels like it is a little bit backwards, because we're going this way towards where all this shit is, and we probably want to go towards this way here. But it is progression. It is moving towards something. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I mean, it is a potential outcome here. It might be that whatever you do, things will move forward. Whether you do something here or not, things are going to keep moving forward. Things are going to move on this path and are going to continue to go in some direction here. Basically, it's not slowing down. Whatever it is, it's not slowing down. I know it's not slowing down because I also see the 8 of Wands here that was underneath the Empress here. This Empress is not slowing down. She is not slowing down. So, I mean, it's, either you catch up to her, or, she's just going to run away. She's just going to run off here, because she is not slowing down. So, all right. That's your reading, Aquarius, for the weekend. Yeah, thanks for watching. Good luck this weekend. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on here in the energy for you for this weekend. What does Spirit want you to know for the next few days here? Okay. No, you didn't want to count. Okay, fine. Okay, you wanted to come out though. So we have the Emperor, we have the Magician, and we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. And let's see if I turn a light on. Suddenly it's gotten really like dark-ish. And the overall energy is the Four of Cups. There's an overall energy here of just like a very blasé type of energy, like a disinterest, like I don't really care, like whatever. There's just like a whatever type of energy here. Whatever to this, you know, focused on these things, on the less important things, on the things that don't matter, but the things that do matter, you know, not focus on. This can be a procrastination here, a little bit here, but it's more along the lines of, because it doesn't have to do with work, you know, it has to do with like something emotional here. So I mean, it's like there's just something, it's like I'm not going to deal with this right now and I'm just going to focus on other things. It's a bit of a distraction here. Okay, so we'll put that out there. So what's going on here in this energy now? It's pretty surface level energy here. Pisces, I see you taking control here and wanting to, you know, create things. You're like, you know, if I want to make something happen here, then I'm going to make something happen here. And that's precisely what you're going to do here. And it does feel it's coming from a place because you feel lonely or you feel separated for somebody. I mean, that's what I'm getting here. It's like, I want some new love here. I want, you know, somebody to possibly care about, or, you know, or even I don't want to say this, but it's here. It's like almost like you want to almost make somebody like you or admit their feelings or something along those lines here because of this Four of Cups energy, this energy. Why did everything just shut off? Oh, I think I know why that keeps shutting off. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm distracted right now because I've discovered something. So, okay, why is she like looking up in the sky? Why is everything going wrong right now? So, my fan has kept going on and off. My desk fan has kept going on and off, on and off, on and off. And I couldn't figure out why. But I see now, I think it has to do with the power. And why is she like this, dude? All right. Okay. So maybe no light for now because it's being weird. I'll have to figure that out. Okay. No light. Whatever. Okay. The lights went out. What was I saying? Oh, right. I was saying because of the Four of Cups here, you know, there's an energy here of disinterest, you know, of somebody who's not caring, somebody who's paying attention to other things. And it's like, well, you know, you should be paying attention to this thing, the one that's important here. Instead, you're paying attention to all these things that don't matter. These things that are just, you know, they're nice, but, you know, they're not there. You know, this always reminds me of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. You know, it's like spoilers, but it's a fucking old movie. You know, when he's at the end and he's choosing the cup, you know, he's trying to find the Holy Grail here, and he's looking, and they're also like, there's a lot of them that are very ornate and very like beautiful and shiny and gold and decorated and everything here. And like the Nazi guy, you know, he picks one. Here, I gotta put this down. The Nazi guy picks one, and, you know, he picks like the gold one, but it's not it. You know, it's not the right one, because the right one is the plain looking one, the one that looks plain, you know, because it's not plain. You know, it doesn't care. It doesn't care about all this fucking gold shit and all that. This is the right one. This is the one that has substance. But they're not paying attention to the thing that has substance. They're too busy looking at all the other things. It's, yeah, okay. And that's this energy here that's around, and it almost feels like you're trying to manifest, like, I'm going to take control here, and I'm going to manifest somebody to see, you know, that I'm not just a plain old cup, that you're much more than just a plain old cup, that you're not, that you are even better than these cups here, because you are better. You have more substance here. You have a lot more to give here. And that's what it feels like here. You have a lot more love to give here. And if this is like a connection, or like has to do with people here, which it probably does, it's just somebody hasn't seen your value. And it's like, you have a lot of value here. Like, you have a lot to give here. And this, you know, somebody here, whoever this person is they're just paying attention to the things that look nice. It doesn't even have to do with looks. You know, it could just do, you know, with money. You know, oh, these people have a lot of money, and, you know, these people, or like other people, have a lot of reputation, and it's like, you know, a lot of influence and all of that. And you know, you have your things too. In fact, it's better. Your stuff is better. You're like, I have lots of value here, and you're not paying attention to me. And that's what this energy feels like. It's like, well, I'm going to take control here, and I'm going to make something happen. You know, this is nice. I like it. I don't know where it's heading, but I like this. Oh, okay. So in the connection here, a connection here that you have with somebody, their energy towards you is the Nine of Swords. They can't get you out of their head. You have made an impact on this person. This person cannot get you out of their head. No matter what you know, what they say to you, what you think, this person stays up at night thinking about you. The energy in the connection is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, you know, there's fire in this connection. You know, I feel like you're both very attracted to each other here. There's an attraction level in this connection. There is a desire to want to start something in this connection. There may have already been a like sexual encounter here between the two of you here as well. Your energy here is the Ten of Wands. Okay, so you might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed here. When I say overwhelmed, like, I do feel like you can deal with it. It's just that you're feeling like a little weighed down here, that you have to do everything. That's what it feels. It's like, why do I have to do everything? So you're feeling a little weighed down by that. You know, some of your weakness here is that you can get emotional. You know, you can get into your feels here and start feeling a little sorry for yourself here. You know, a little bit depressed, a little bit, you know, regretting some things here. I'm feeling like this is more about the past though, but yeah, I do feel like, you know, that can be some things that weighs on you as well, that you have a tendency to feel like, you know, feel like you're losing, or feel like you've lost something here, you know, to get a little bit over emotional here. We have the Star and the Four of Swords in reverse. So this is something that will be like a challenge for you these next few days, something that you'll just have to deal with, or find a way through here. I feel like on your way to getting this wish here, but it almost feels like you're a little antsy. You're just a little bit antsy here. You know, you want to get going here. You want something to happen here, and you might, there's a bit of impatience energy here, just kind of like, I really want this to happen. You have a lot of love to give. You have a lot of emotions to give here, and you're just kind of looking for when will this happen? When will my wish happen? When will my goals, you know, come to fruition here? And there's an antsy energy here, like, I just can't wait. I just can't wait. Why did that Lion King song just got popped into my head? Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Yeah, it does feel like that though. It's like, I can't wait for this to happen. It's going to happen because the Star's here. You will make it happen. You are going to make this happen. The Magician's here. You're manifesting. You're taking control. You're taking the lead here. It is going to happen. You're just like, but I can't fucking wait. I'm like, okay, but you know, you're gonna have to deal with that. The advice here for you from Spirit. Oh yeah, the Fool in reverse here. Now, Aquarius also had this in their advice, but for you, the advice here is to try to not be too reckless here, because you're in this sort of antsy energy. There's a lot of like, let's go type of energy. I can do this. Let's go. You know, it's there, but just be careful. Be careful that you don't get a little too naive here. Also, the Fool in reverse can be about somebody who is reckless to the point that they don't care. You know, careful of this Four of Cups energy, that you don't become this Four of Cups energy, that you become like apathetic to the people around you, you know, that you start to not care how other people see you or how other people care, you know, like that you just you're just very dismissive and all that. Be careful about that as well. Your energy here, we have the Hermit in reverse. I feel like your actions here, you're doing it alone, or you're trying to do it alone. I feel that you may overthink things a little bit here. Whoa, what is she doing? Okay. It's probably because of the lighting. But yeah, you may have a tendency to overanalyze things here on your own. If you're left to your own devices here for too long, I do have, this does feel like your actions, you may, yeah, overanalyze, be overcritical of people and of things here. So that is, you know, that's in your actions. That's what you may end up doing here. I mean, that's here in the energy here. And I feel like that's because of this 10 of Wands. It's not because, but it's part of the 10 of Wands here. That you may be taking on too much here, and because you're taking on a lot here and it's weighing you down, that you may overanalyze things a little too much, and that's where this can come into play as well, that you might start to feel, you know, sad. You know, it might, you know, you might start to feel like you're losing here. Because like I said, this is happening. Whatever it is that you wish for and whatever you're trying to manifest is on its way. It is happening. But there's an antsy type of energy here, like a very restless energy here. And I feel like if you overanalyze things, then you might start getting into your head a little bit and start feeling like it's not going to happen. Like, yeah, like just feeling just sad about it. Yeah, just, yeah. I mean, keep the faith here, you know, and what you're doing is going to produce results in the end. But yeah, okay, let's see what the potential outcome here is. Okay, the Page of Swords. The potential outcome here is there's communication here. I get a lot of communication from this. It's not the best communication, but it is some sort of communication. And I have a feeling the reason why it's not the best communication here is because of this restless energy. You know, this, you know, try not to be too antsy here. Try not to be too reckless here. Try not to kind of push things along, because I feel like you are taking the lead here and wanting to move things forward here, wanting to, you know, create something here, make things happen. But I do feel like there is communication here. It might come out a little weird. And when I say weird, it's like, it's not bad. It's just, it comes off as tiny bit arrogant in that, or conceited. Maybe conceited is probably the better word here to use. Like, this is somebody who thinks that they know everything. They think that they know what's what, and they know what they're doing here. Like, they have all the information. It's like, I thought about it. I did all the thinking. I thought so much about this, so I know everything. But, you know, there are things that you don't know. You just feel like you do. And this is a lot of like forward energy. Like, you have a lot of energy, just not a lot of, you know, focus. You're not able to really focus that energy on what you're saying. So you might ramble on, you know, you might talk a lot, and it might turn into kind of bullshit, you know. Yeah, you just kind of go on and on and on when you don't need to go on that much. And then you start like losing yourself in the conversation and stuff like that. Okay, I mean, that's potential outcome here. All right, that's your reading, Pisces, for this weekend. Thanks for watching. You know, I just realized the rambling on, that's like me, like the energy when I was talking about the fan and the light and everything. Like, I was about to tell you the entire story of that, and I'm like, you don't care. Why would I tell you? Oh, yeah, it's that. It's like that. Okay, anyways, yes. Thank you for watching. Good luck this weekend. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye.